Hey guys, Steve here from Matt. Just thought I'd tune in today, give you a little quick update on how I've been progressing. Hopefully been following my journey over the first 7 or 8 days so far, all the different assessments I've started putting myself through. I think today we're up to some advanced power stuff, so I think we're looking at the limb symmetry index and the medicine ball throw. So I'm tuning in today from the Injury Rehab Centre here. I'm actually doing a bit of my training program at the minute. I'm on the torturous leg press, and there's no coincidence that we have got the D-fib behind me, just in case I need to pull that out. Although I'm probably not in danger of doing that there. Some of the cardio sessions that I've been doing have been pretty tough, and if you've already been to the website to sign up to write me a program, you would have already seen the program that I put in place for this first month. And look, the running and cardiovascular stuff isn't very intense, I must admit, but it's still been quite challenging for me. Definitely something I'm enjoying getting back into, though. It's something I've definitely neglected. Really looking forward to advancing. So a few random thoughts for the week. So I'm sitting here on the leg press, and I was overhearing a patient came in to seeing one of the guys here at the clinic, and they mentioned that they shouldn't be using the leg press. It's a bad exercise, and I think that's something we're often guilty of doing as therapists and trainers, labelling things as bad, and we create a lot of fear in our patients and clients too. And for me, the leg press is just a tool, like a lot of other exercise implements. You can see here at the Injury Rehab Centre, give you a quick tour. We've got a wide range of implements here that we can use with our patients and clients, and the leg press is just one of those. For me, it's a really nice way to build some local capacity in there, and if you've already been in, had a look at my strength results in the portal, you'll see there's about 50% discrepancy in my strength between my right and my left legs. And so, look, traditionally I would have been someone who walked into to a therapy centre or a training centre with some discomfort and stuff around my left side and the left hip, and what we would have seen is, actually when we test it out, my left side's actually the strong side, and often, as there's who blame something, it's sore because it's weak. A lot of the times we'll actually find that the strong side is actually the one that ends up getting a bit of soreness, discomfort, tightness through there. So it's really important to be guessing, to not be guessing, and to be assessing. And something like the leg press is a good tool. And so, like any good assessment, the assessment can also then become the exercise as well. That's something that we learned early on, that something that builds capacity is a useful tool, and the leg press is just one of those things. I know I can really load up this weight stack specifically to a percentage of my rep max as I'm doing today, and start to work on building that capacity. So hopefully when I go back and reassess in a couple of weeks' time and share those results with you guys, I'll start to see some progress in regards to my strength, and hopefully that will also then start to carry across to some of the more functional activities I'm doing and some of those other assessment findings that we found in regards to power and more running and agility based things. So now, don't forget, if you haven't been following my journey so far, you can win a free Matt Live this course for this year in 2019 just by heading to the website, signing up and following my journey and writing me a program. So all the assessments are already up on the website. So they're getting leaked out each day on social media. But if you head over to the website, you can sign up now. You can get a free Matt Live course for the person who writes me the best program. So obviously I'm doing the first phase of my program here. I've got the second one in mind, but I'll tweak that a little bit when I find the assessment results. But I need something for the month of March, okay? So what I really want you to do is to make sure that you go in there, have a look at the data, and start to think about a program that you might start to put in place for me for the month of March. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some great results. So leg press, it's not evil, it's not a bad exercise, it's just another tool out there, and it's a useful tool to build lower limb capacity. So don't worry about your patients and clients being fearful there. It's just you're putting more load. A lot of people who come in here, they can't even move the leg press at their body weight. So they're putting a lot more force on themselves just walking around in day-to-day life and walking up a flight of stairs than they are on something like this. So as time as therapists, as trainers, that we stop demonising different exercise tools. They're just tools, and they can be used safely and smartly in a good way. So I'm going to head back to it. Before you head off, tomorrow I've got a great podcast coming out on the 21st Century Physio podcast. Caught up with Ryan Ebert. He's a really young entrepreneurial physio who's doing some massive things in the industry. So make sure you head over to the 21st Century Physio podcast Facebook page, or head to podcast.physio, and you'll be able to listen to that episode or watch that episode on the TV version tomorrow and get some really great tips. And some really exciting things that we discussed, especially towards the end of the podcast, was some different models in physiotherapy. And Ryan was talking about the way he's been trying to move away from the session-by-session model that's traditionally in the therapeutic model, and that's something we've been able to do here at the Injury Rehab Centre. So next week we're actually going to be talking about our unlimited physio model, and maybe some things that you can take away to try and bring your practice or your centre into the 21st century and move beyond those traditional models. So lots of things happening here at Matt. Obviously, this course is coming up. Asia, we're coming in April and May. Europe, we're coming in September and October, and Australia November. Apart from Ballarat 28, there's only 2 weeks left for the early bird pricing there. So make sure if you're in Melbourne, if you're in Ballarat, you haven't signed up, head over to the website now and sign up for the course. Look out for that podcast tomorrow. It's a game-changing one. Really great young entrepreneur in the physio world doing different things. And make sure you follow my journey for your chance to win a Matt Live course in 2019. All right, guys, that's enough for me today. Tune in next week when we look at that podcast, and I'll give you a little bit of an update after you've got some more data as well. All right, see you guys. Have a good weekend.